Kia ora and welcome to Oho Ake Books. My name is Fareus. I'm in a very special place today. I'm on the Canaan Downs, on the Takaka Hill, top of the South Island of Aotearoa, New Zealand, Te Waipounamu. And this is the location, this is the festival location where 25 years ago, was triggered to remember my name and my lifetime on Atlantis. This is the location that experience happened for me. This amazing, incredible, powerful location on top of this crystal mountain, Takaka Hill, is where I have come to other festivals since that festival in 1996, 97 called the Gathering Festival. I've come to this location many times after that experience. Getting back to Aotearoa, New Zealand 2003, I've been up here 3 times since then, and this is my 4th time coming up here. And to come up here now and there's actually no one up here, only a few campers staying up here for the night after being at other festivals around the top of the South Island, and just having this place to ourselves is quite magical, because this forest is enchanting. All those years ago, back in 1995, 96, when we first came up here to help to create the festival and to bless the land, it was a really amazing experience, because when we came up here about a week and a half before the festival started that we were working on, a bunch of healers came up to the land and said, look, we're going to walk around the boundaries of this festival and we're going to anchor in a vibrational matrix on the land to protect everyone who comes here, because this energy in this place, in this portal, this is really a portal energy up here. This energy up here really needs to have a solidifying, anchoring and a cleansing in order to hold the vibration that was necessary for people to have a really amazing time and be safe, because due to the nature of this portal energy up here on this crystal mountain, to have energies that were displaced or misaligned would have meant that there would have been an influx of potential lower astral entities attaching to people who are basically taking fucking lots of drugs, really, to be honest, at a dance party, right? And so my friends who are the healers walked around the boundary of this entire festival location with a bunch of crystals and dropped the crystals off. We guided around this festival location and dropped crystals off at certain locations around in the forest, around in the boundaries of this festival location here, up here on the hill. And what they did is they walked around with an aerial map, and they mapped where they walked to when they were guided to, and where they left the crystals. And they came back. I remember we had a marquee tent set up just over here. And we came back to the marquee tent, and when we got there, they called us all together. And we got into the tent. They said to us, this is where we walked around. This is where we were guided to put crystals. And this is the shape that we've drawn over that topographical aerial map, or where we went to. And it was a gigantic heart shape that they'd walked around and been guided to create. And that festival, 96, 97, the first gathering I worked up here, was incredibly powerful for so many people. It was life-changing. For me, it was completely life-changing, obviously, because of what I experienced. And that was the time I began to remember my name, that lifetime, Atlantis, and had that name chanting in my head like a mantra for about 18 hours while I danced my ass off. No drugs, completely straight. I had met somebody called Sam Patel, a Māori man who'd been living in Arnhem Land in Northern Territory of Australia for about 7 years. And he'd learnt with the Aboriginals up there how to dance without having to take any substances, how to drop energy through your feet chakras, through your feet chakras, your feet, from the earth itself into your body and into your lower chakra, and then from that lower chakra allow the energy to move out through your chakra system and empower you and give you energy from the earth. And I did that for about, at dancing, whenever I got tired, I would stomp on the earth like I was bringing up this energy from my feet chakras, from the earth into my feet chakras, into my lower chakra system, and then give me the energy to keep going for the entire night. I danced like I've never danced before. And it was such an amazing experience to be there and to have that revelation shared with me. And that last day, before I danced that night, that last day I was cornered by that Englishman who I've been working with for almost a week, setting this festival up. And he was the man that asked me what was the name of my arm, like Vrikacha in Sanskrit, which he knew. And he said, of course, was Lyseus in ancient Greek, and the name that I heard in my head, Phareus, triggered me to remember my lifetime on Atlantis. But now, this live stage over here, which is beautiful and amazing, with these posts where a marquee is now, a marquee tent goes up. This is our live stage at Lunasa Illuminate. Really awesome festival. It goes for 8 days. Lunasa goes for 8 days. I've been to two Luminates. I've been to two Luminates. Lunasa is the festival they have every other year, but the Illuminate festival they have every 2 years. It's quite an amazing festival, and whenever I've come up here for that festival, I've always had this experience of meeting someone very special who becomes a part of my life in a way that's enriching, enlivening, evolutionary, revolutionary, powerful, uplifting, and challenging for my personal spiritual growth. I'm quite blessed by that. And I think this is because the energy of this place is always bringing those people up here together, where we can have those interactions and those communications and learn and grow from one another and have these experiences when we are here and often beyond here. And today I met someone called Doug who is going to a place where I've just come from, which is the Wainui Bay and Tui community. He was going down there and I've just come from there. So he was up here camping in the spot he's given me, which is just over there where my van is. He's given me his spot. We had a chat, and we're both on the same page. And it was like having this meeting, and this is the energy of the place, having a meeting with somebody that was on the same page that I was, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, enriching and embodying the light that we need to hold at this time. And it was really just crazy to meet him and have this experience and know that, I've made a friend now that I can go and see in Christchurch. I'm down in Christchurch because this is where he lives. And it's a beautiful feeling was that I can have this connection with someone, catch up with him in my van, in his van, have a korero somewhere in the forest or drive somewhere in the Canterbury region and just have some time together and continue our conversations, making a new friend. It was a really beautiful experience, and this is the energy of this place. It really is quite a special location. Thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. Mā te oa. I'll see you again soon. Special place.